Alright. If you're not planning for a couple snipers, it's not that good. Well, it depends. Are you using it? See, I think this is where people get greedy. Because they're like, oh, it doesn't do as much damage. Like, yeah, but you're using it to get money. You know, it'd be like saying, oh, man, banana farms suck. They don't do any damage. Yeah, but they give you money. What do I think about Benjamin? He gives you money. He's going to be quite strong. Probably the most boring hero. Upgrade to 024 sooner. I didn't realize I was still sitting on 023. And I think in the meantime, getting the extra farms down, I think we can go for 4 farms, get our monies back from them, and make money and make good money off them. I've got the feeling for when to place banana farm and when to upgrade so you won't die. It depends on your strategy. Like half cash on tougher maps is different because, and I wouldn't say this is a tougher map. It's not the easiest of maps, but it's not super tough, right? The earlier you can get a farm out, the better. It's very along the same lines of like if you're playing a hero that costs more than starting round hero. The more upgrades you put on other towers, because you're like, oh, I need to put them out because I'm not safe, the less likely you're going to get your hero played at all. But even then, it doesn't matter that much because of the way experience works. Your hero's going to power level when you do get them out, and they'll catch up. But if you're looking for a hero to have a certain ability by a certain wave, they might not have that, you know. So sometimes your better option is to not play stuff, take some early leaks, and because those waves are easier. Also comes down to how much you're going to upgrade, and I really should sit down and do some calculations with it, you know, spreadsheet it up on what the order is. Like if you're better off taking the upgrades on the banana farm,
Extra sharp.
you know, or putting multiples out first. Definitely having multiples out instead of going to like a tier 3 upgrade is worth it. But like we can get an extra 2 bananas around now. So that's, I mean, it's only an extra, what, 20 bucks or something. But you start getting that straight away versus getting a whole new one. I think getting the number you want out first is quicker. Because the base value. Especially if you're not going high into tiers. It's like having, you know, 5 base dart monkeys is better than having 2, you know, monkeys that have been upgraded 1 or 2 times, you know, for the money value. But whatever it costs to get a crossbow master, that equivalent in dart monkeys is never going to be worth it, right? One, you probably won't have a position for them on the field. Well, hello, Miss Pepper. Kiss. Now kiss. There we go. There you go. So a lot of times with the farms, it's trial and error. Yeah, 500 dart monkeys. You know, like, one, where are you going to put them? And two, they're just not going to have the power capacity, right? I'm going to try Soda's ability on the first lead wave when she's a little bit further, when they're just past hitting her, to try and get that cooldown back up a bit sooner, see if it makes a difference. We're just doing that to stall for time, to let her cool down for that ability get, you know, closer to being cooled down. So now we can see for this wave, it's out. And maybe we get to use it again at a really nice time. I think we do. We don't get that one, but that's way less leaks than last time.
Oh, I could have popped that.
The first upgrade, 540. For an extra 2 bananas versus, what do you normally get out of these? I don't know. Now I've got to work out when I put my sub down. And I don't know if we needed the sub. I think we do need the sub though. This is like the trial and error part that's really greedy, like. So that one's 2 more. That one's 2 more, so it's worth rotating through them. Only slight, but...
Get ready! Mow him! Bleeding sword!
Probably want to get that upgraded too. Well, it looks like we're getting close to struggling. We upgrade monkey. See, the valuable bananas are like a long way off, so...
I'm as sharp as it gets.
I just gotta make sure I'm not being too greedy, because obviously you don't want to leak. So 47 is when to upgrade. And I think we're done there. So we're at like 32 rounds from the finish. So by the time we buy another one and get it upgraded, it might pay itself off. And then we could sell it in round 80 to make 3,000. And the 3,000 bonus in round 80 is not worth what it's cost us along the meantime. Whereas these are going to have paid themselves off, and if not already, have paid themselves off. Paid for themselves, maybe now they start making money.
Bleeding sword! Oh, I could have popped that.
This is good now.
I'm as sharp as it gets.
So what do these sell for? Almost 3,000. So we've got like 8,000. So we've got like 11,000, maybe more than 11,000 worth of. I didn't need to do it. Monkey had me covered.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Ready to slice.
Plus Soda's getting close to having her ability.
Leaping sword. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. 아싸! 지렸다리. I'm a shark. Get ready! Moab! Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Ah, I could have popped that. Big, red, and spicy. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Leaping sword. Oh, I could have popped that.
We have to sell up after
And
this.
still cuts a
We're
tomato.
gonna need a crossbow master.
Leaping sword. Sword charge.
We need 25-6. So you have to go. You have to go. You go. And that's not going to be enough. Is it? 25, 650. 4, 5, 6, that's not enough. Okay.
아싸! 지렸다리.
Oh, Kizran's come to a decision. Nice. We'll get that bracket fixed up.
Big, red, and spicy. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
So what do we want to put down? We got glue for whatever gets out of the crossbow range, and then it should die before it makes it back around again. We go for an extra sub doing this isn't terrible. Blue is a very strong answer. House is also a good one. Just for the extra damage and or village, like drums, primary training. Even with increased range, it's never hitting the dude. That's the most important thing, is hitting that one. I guess we don't then. So go glue. What's his range at? His range sort of goes there, so we need to... I don't think we need to glue anything there, we're just looking at these two lanes. So like there. Tom glues.
아싸! 지렸다리.
76 for Soda's ability. Well, I think we could be okay, but I'm going to use it anyway. I find sometimes when I was doing the Soda, the 2TC and her chimps, sometimes I had to use this ability like right at the end of 75 to clean up,
Still cuts a tomato.
and it would just get through 76 as well. But I think we're okay.
Good.
Not taking any chances with it though. I think we could have done okay on that one with this team, but like I said, not taking any chances.
Clean cut and still cuts a tomato.
Half cash doesn't muck around. Come on, little dude.
Extra shot. Get that ZOMG.
Oh man. Maybe free play, but I don't do anything. I think if you're planning to try and go to 100 for the Insta, you need to, for like half cash, you need to play greedy and potentially lose at 80 and have banks back down or markets back down or something giving you money back down.
Clean cut still cuts a tomato.
It's half cash. The loss probably coming a lot sooner. Although, even though it is half cash, there is a lot more money now. Selling something off and picking up a second crossbow master's very strong.
Still cuts a tomato. Get that ZOMG.
Fortifieds. Hey Hedwin, how you doing, man? Headwind, you can put in a game for the June tog, all viewer requested bracket. First strike's also available if we think we can get to the BAD. That's an interesting prospect.
Extra sharp. Clean cuts and still cuts have been made.
There it is. I made it a lot cheaper this time around because last time we just, people were interested, but I just didn't think there was enough people that were willing to part with their channel points. But I didn't want to make it too cheap that someone that had been here for a day could put one in. There we go. DDTs are a bit rough.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
I mean, it's 27 for a second one. That's looking reasonable. I'd have to sell one of these subs to get it. That's GG, right? Hey, Velvet. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty close. Two crossbows is a little silly. How many costs does Glue Monkey have? 82,000. Might be sell him for first strike. These 2 rounds are going to be tough, I think. We're definitely selling it for first strike.
Still cuts a tomato.
So that we have it. No.
I could have popped that.
We needed that for the BAD. That's alright. That's why I think if you plan on going, especially in half cash, if you're planning on going for 100, you need to be greedy in that. Like, I think once we got the once we sold up and made the first crossbow master, if the plan with me was get the badge. I wanted to get the badge. But if you're playing it for whatever reason and your plan is to get the insta monkey, you go right back to putting the farms back down, or maybe put more down in the early game. But 99 on half cash is nothing to complain about. Fortifieds, man.